Welcome to the Game Dojo, and welcome to a very special, fantastic franchises. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, whether you're a fan of the books, a fan of the movie series, or a fan of the games, the world of Harry Potter is steeped in mystique, lore, intrigue, and fun. And it's one of my favorite franchises that I've ever been lucky enough to be a part of. From its meager beginnings to its tremendous success, it's hard to go anywhere in the world with any form of media without hearing the word J.K. Rowling, Harry Potter, Hogwarts, Cerberus Snape, Dumbledore. No matter where you go, the name is synonymous in voice conversations, in worlds, in fantastic lore, and for good reason. The amazing characters, the wonderful set design and backgrounds, it just draws you into a world that you always want to be a part of. And whether you are Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, Gryffindor, or Slytherin, you're still a part of it all. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want you guys to sit back and relax with your favorite bag of snacks and get ready for these game tracks. Because I am the Game Ninja, and this is what I do. So ladies and gentlemen, as we explore the world of Hogwarts, I want you guys to hold your wands up high for your house and cast the spell. You know it well. Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is the world of Harry Potter. Our first entry, if you could not tell, is coming from PlayStation.
EA Games.
Oh no, we're not Chamber of Secrets. We gotta do the Sorcerer's Stone first. Sorry about that, guys. Put the wrong one in. They all look alike. It's in the game. Now we should be on track. So even at the very beginning, meager beginnings, at least there was an enthusiasm surrounding the product. I mean, for PlayStation to do something along these lines, you can clearly see effort was made.
something about the starry skies at night to suggest that strange and mysterious things would soon be happening. As unsuspecting muggles slept, a huge motorbike with a giant astride it tumbled down from the darkness. The giant, named Hagrid, left a blanket-wrapped bundle on the doorstep of number 4, Privet Drive.
While y'all listen to the story,
Nestled in the bundle,
I'm gonna be crunching on a Pop-Tart.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived. For the next 11 years, Harry lived with his dreadful step-parents, the Dursleys. Until that fateful day, when he received the letter inviting him to attend Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Hagrid took Harry to Diagon Alley to purchase a most unusual list of school supplies. Soon after, Harry caught the Hogwarts Express from platform 9 3/4 and left the Muggle world far behind. Harry sat beneath a sorting hat, hoping that he would not be chosen for Slytherin House over Gryffindor. "Not Slytherin, eh?" said the hat in his ear. "You could be great. It's all here in your head, and Slytherin will help you on your way to greatness. No? Well, if you're sure, better be Gryffindor."
I still think you made a mistake. Should have been Slytherin. Long live Salazar. Salazar Slytherin.
Welcome to Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. I am Albus Dumbledore, your headmaster. Now, Hogwarts is full of secrets, Harry, so search behind every door. But keep in mind, not all secrets are rewarding. Which reminds me, the third floor corridor is out of bounds to everyone who does not wish to suffer a most painful death.
And then you're off. So this is us. Now, I'm actually playing it with an actual original PlayStation controller.
Tweak, 4 wonderful words, don't you think?
So there is no analog. This is the original one. The original one. Not the dual shot. This is how it came back in the day, y'all. Great foyer door is locked. Upper castle locked. I see 2 people over there. Shall we go take a talk?
By the look of that scar, you must be Harry Potter. I'm Fred Weasley, and this is my brother, George. Hello there, Harry. We have a proposal for you. In Hogwarts, there are special portraits, and behind these special portraits are prizes. But of course, not just anyone can open up the portraits. You need to know the password. If you bring us earwax every flavour beans, we'll tell you the password. We'll be in the Gryffindor common room, which is through the portrait of the fat lady.
Caput.
See you around, Harry.
I know it. Caput Draconis. Alright, so this is Harry Potter 1. And while mediocre, and remember the time frame, remember, we're not talking about 2025. This is way back. You're talking about PlayStation went all the way back to the 90s, guys. So think about that. You're not talking about even the 2000s yet. But yeah, this was the first game. So I had to celebrate the franchise by looking at this one in a version so that you get to understand what we're dealing with when we're talking about modern graphics and modern gaming. Now, we was already here first, so don't feel bad. This is what we started off with, but unfortunately, we had clicked on the wrong option. All right. Not too much in here. Not too much in the option screens, looking to see if they had anything. Nowadays, we have so many options, but back then, they did not have them. And can I ask you, nobody calls this button a cross button. This is the X. Nobody calls this cross, man. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, 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 boom. Boom, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Oh, let me show y'all while y'all here. I don't know if y'all saw, but down here, I have a whole little diorama of, let me see, I can't even, hold on. Because this John is, sorry, we are on the tripod, so let me take you off walkabout real quick. There we go. Take you off walkabout so you guys can see this. Yeah. See that? We got a whole little thing going on there. See that? Got the whole little cast down here. You know what? Let me see if I can get some spotlight on James Brown, y'all. There we go. More light. So we got the cast here. We have the Game Boy game. We've got the Lego series. And we have Harry himself. So they're on standby here for the gameplay, guys. They're on standby. Just to let you guys know. I don't know if you guys knew, but yeah, this is how we roll. I don't know if y'all knew that, but this is how we roll. God lights off. All right, there we go. And before you guys ask, I know you saw at the beginning of the video, so don't ask where my wand is, because wand at the ready. Yeah, always at the ready. Ladies and jelly spoons.
Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry was very eventful indeed. Along with his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger, Harry had managed to defeat Lord Voldemort, the greatest dark sorcerer of all time. But now Harry was back at number 4 Privet Drive. He was often locked in his room, and even though he was a wizard, he couldn't escape because he wasn't allowed to use magic. Then, one evening towards the end of the summer holidays, a house elf named Dobby appeared. Dobby warned Harry not to return to Hogwarts.
Harry Potter must not go back to Hogwarts. If Harry Potter goes back, he will be in mortal danger. There is a plot, Harry Potter, a plot to make most terrible things happen.
Dobby disappeared, and shortly after, Ron Weasley and his brothers Fred and George arrived in a flying Ford Anglia to rescue Harry from his prison. Harry told them all about Dobby's warning.
Very fishy. I reckon old Dobby was sent as someone's idea of a joke. Can you think of anyone at school with a grudge against you?
Draco Malfoy.
Eventually, they landed at Ron's house, the Burrow.
Touchdown!
Ron's mother, Molly Weasley, marched across the yard and came to a halt in front of them. She didn't look pleased.
Bed's empty, no note, car gone. Out of my mind with worry.
It seemed to go on for hours, and Mrs. Weasley had shouted herself hoarse before she turned to Harry.
Very pleased to see you, Harry dear. Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that ghoul from making such a racket. He's still dropping pipes over the attic floor. It's driving me mad.
Come on, Harry, let's go.
And they did.
Them PlayStation loading times. Can't beat them. The Burrow. The Weasley Commonry.
Hello, Harry. Welcome to my home. It's not much. I think it's brilliant. Thanks, Harry. We call it the Burrow. Come on, Harry. If the door is not the attic door again, we've got to... I see Dad has placed some crates in the garden. Why don't we use them to climb up onto the roof and then into the open attic window? Seeing you've been stuck at the Dursleys for so long, you can practice your knockback jinx on the crates. Remember, you need to press the X button to cast. Try and flipendo these crates with your knockback jinx. Remember, press the X button to cast. That's it, Harry. Now the other one.
Ronald Weasley, I thought I asked you to stop that call from making...
Oh dear, Mum's really not happy and I think we should avoid her. But let's climb up onto the roof and jump in through the attic window. Watch me and then follow. To climb onto a crate, walk up to it and use the up directional button.
Walk up to it and use the up directional button. But Ron, we're not supposed to be using
Okay,
buttons.
your turn, Harry. Push into the small crate to climb on top and then run over the gap to auto jump.
Okay, you say so. See, that's what you're talking about with directional. See, this is what happens when you have a directional pad. Yeah, I know, guys. But remember, you got to remember the time frame of these games and when they were out. This was cutting edge.
Right, we need to calm
I
down
know
the
to you
volume.
nowadays
He's
it's
banging
funny,
and dropping pipes and he's driving
but
Mum
this
mad.
was cutting
Use your
edge.
directional buttons to move the chest. Try and catch 60 pipes before they land on the floor and make a terrible racket. Right, Harry, let's get to it.
I know, it seems like a lot, but on the same token, like I said, you got to think about the time frame. This game, believe it or not, opens up to be actually a pretty amazing game. Graphics aside, at the time, they were limited by what they could and could not do. But, thank goodness, over the years, things kept improving. Now, moving on from PlayStation to Nintendo, we find ourselves over on the GameCube for our next reiteration. Okay, so in lieu of GameCube, which I was having issues with my whatchamacallit, with my disc, I decided to go into PS2. PS2 is no. I decided to go into PS2. So we're gonna run it from PS2. So we went from Nintendo back to PS2. So we was in PS1, went to Nintendo, had a problem with my disc, and now we're on PS2. As you can tell, there is a huge graphics boost from 2 to 3. That's that generational platform change.
That I am up to no good.
That's the Marauders map, in case you guys didn't know. So the generational platform from PS1 to PS2, you can see that there is a lot.
12 years ago, Sirius Black murdered 13 people with a single curse. Imagine it, a single curse.
That's why sometimes it's better just to have multiple games on multiple systems in case, you know, something happens.
Under control. Now I'm gonna have to find Scabbers.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake up Professor Lupin, our new defense against the dark arts teacher.
I'll help you find Scabbers. Come on. I think Scabbers went that way. Come on, Harry. Scabbers went this way.
Yeah, of course he did. So as you can see, the gameplay has changed dramatically. You can see the spells and everything are much different. That doesn't do anything, so I guess that's the only one that does things.
Let's go.
So this is the third game. Much stronger, bigger, better graphics. The gameplay is a little bit more intense, and you can start to see PlayStation was changing the way it adapted its games. Once again, whether you own them on, like I have the Game Boy version down here, so I have them on multiple different versions. But whether you have it on like the Game Boy, the Nintendo, the Xbox 360, the Xbox, the PlayStation 1, the PlayStation 2, PC, Xbox Series X, Xbox One, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Steam, no matter what you have it on, you're going to see the gradual progression of the games get more intense and better as you go along, and some of them are going to be absolutely mind-boggling the further you go along in the years, just because technology became so much more effective when rendering sprites and graphics. Moving on to the next series, the next game in the series, I decided to stick with PS2. Just simply because it's hooked up and it's here. And you're going to notice, like I said, from game to game, there are huge jumps in graphics and changes. This is the Goblet of Fire. Now you're talking about 2005. I know what you're saying, like, why don't you do gameplay of all of them? Because we'd be here for like 4 hours. I am going to pick Harry.
The villagers of Little Hangleton still called it the Riddle House. Half a century ago, a servant had found all 3 riddles dead.
Perhaps if we were to do it without the boy, my lord.
No. Harry Potter is as good as mine. It is decided. Harry Potter and his friends Ron Weasley and Hermione Granger travelled by Portkey to the Quidditch World Cup final, where they saw Ireland defeat Bulgaria. Later that night, a gang of Death Eaters, followers of Lord Voldemort, rampaged across the campsite. Arthur Weasley sent Harry, Ron and Hermione back to the Portkey.
Thus, that is where we begin our tale in this one. At the festival, trying to desperately get back to the Portkey.
You need to get away from
There's more of those things.
They're called Sunbox.
Wow.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Orbit. Mighty Boss Beams. Dad.
We all need to cast Wingardium Leviosa on that rock.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
Move the rock out of the way.
Be careful, Dad. Right. Orchid. Orbis. Come on.
Okay, so this is what the third one was looking like from the beginning. Like I said, graphics upped completely. Clearly everything has been dramatically increased, but the tour moves onward because there are other games. Moving on to the Half-Blood Prince. We're still on PlayStation because, like I said, when you're able to get a bunch of these all together, they're totally worth it. It's amazing how you can see the technology growing with each game that passes. The animation, the ability to digitalize and render, the sprites, the likeness, the voicing, the special effects. You can see it got so much better. Awesome, isn't it? I know, it's like we're getting there. We're getting there. We're almost there, but we're getting there. I know, isn't it awesome? I love watching graphics literally just change over the years with the same franchise. To me, that's the most awesome part about gaming, is seeing a franchise grow. You can now recognize the characters next to their movie counterpoints.
Then swear to it. Make the unbreakable vow. Will you, Severus Snape, swear to watch over Draco? Will you swear that if Draco fails, you will carry out the Dark Lord's orders?
I will.
And we lost Alec Rittman, the guy that plays Severus Snape. but he's forever trapped in this game, and I love that because I get to see him anytime that I want. I get to visit him, one of his biggest character personas. I mean, I could also in Die Hard, but
Bloody hell!
I'm going to stop it there because, like I said, we're already at 30 minutes and I'm trying to keep us an hour or under, especially for editing and rendering. So we have more to go. So let's show you the last two in the franchise, which is after the Half-Blood Prince, you have the Deathly Hallows 7, and then you have the Deathly Hallows Part 2 8. Now he moved on to PC. So PC was going to be for the next two. The Deathly Hallows Part 1 and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. See the graphics now?
Ron!
That does look
Please,
like
come
Emma
on.
Watson. That does look like Emma
Harry.
Watson.
Harry, you
That does look like Rupert Grint.
What? Where am I? Where's Hagrid?
And that does look like horns.
It's all right, Harry. Hagrid's
Daniel
fine.
Radcliffe.
And the Order's put protective charms on the burrow. We're safe. For now.
I shouldn't be here. I'm putting everyone in danger.
Careful! You can't rush after what you've been through.
Besides, we can't go anywhere till after the wedding. What wedding? Bill and Fleur. We would have told you, but you've been sort of unconscious. You'd better get ready, mate.
You can't expect him to go to the wedding like this.
I need to get inside Gringotts Bank, into one of the vaults.
It is impossible.
Alone, yes. With you, no.
The Sword of Gryffindor is my price.
Griphook, you'll be under the invisibility cloak with me.
There'll be a Horcrux in the Lestrange vault room. We find it, then we're one step closer to killing you know who.
Hermione, how do we destroy Horcruxes if we get Griphook the Sword of Gryffindor?
It's the only way he'd help us. Besides, he doesn't have the sword. Yet. Ready? This polyjuice potion won't last forever.
I hope Harry knows what he's doing.
Madame Lestrange, how may I help you today?
I wish to enter my vault.
Would you mind presenting your wand?
And why should I do that?
They know Hermione's an imposter. They've been warned.
Imperio. Very well. If you will follow me.
What's that? Up ahead! I should have known!
Grimlock, what is that?
Hermione, Ron, you both look like you again.
How?
The beast's downfall. It washes away all enchantments.
What the devil are you all doing down here? Guards!
Imperium!
We shall meet you at the vault, Harry Potter.
Now, we are up to the current point where modern gen meet next gen, and one of the best, most beautiful installments of this entire franchise comes out. But before we hit there, I would feel remiss if I didn't acknowledge that there were other games that this franchise had, such as next one we're going to be coming from, believe it or not, modern platform. We're going to be coming from the Nintendo Switch, which you see right here. This is the Switch 1. So you get the collection of both years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. So you get the best of both worlds and both games in one collection. Years 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. And I know what you're thinking, but these Lego games, they're insane. So yeah, as you can see, there is no shortage of gameplay when it comes to the entire collection of this, and you can get this collection on anything. I have it over here on Xbox 360. I have it on PlayStation as well. I have it on the Nintendo Switch. You can get it for a bunch of different systems. We've come from a bunch of different systems, and you can see we have it on Game Boy too as well. They do have Quidditch World Cup, but I could not find my Quidditch World Cup working. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but they do have Quidditch World Cup. But I am going to jump and show you the reason why you're here, which is the next generation. So the game is preparing shaders. This is on PC, but you'll see why in a second. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, perhaps the most beautiful game in the series and the most beautiful game I've ever played in my entire life. Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. This is my character. You can see the smoke on my robe turning around. My house elf. I wanted you guys to see the Lord of the Ocean. There's my broom back there, and that is my house crest. I am a Slytherin. You get the purple now. You get the purple right. There's my hippogriff. Bugbeak. Fox. That is Dumbledore's Phoenix that I now have and own. Absolutely gorgeous. Once we see the Lord of the Ocean, I can stop. Here he is. This is the Lord of the Ocean. That's my big old baby right there. Lord Rainius. So here we are. You can go anywhere and do anything here. I'm gonna fly you guys around the castle a few times. Everything that's in the movies and in the books is in this castle. From the biggest detail down to the smallest detail. And I'm telling you, this is an amazing, amazing experience. From the Black Lake to the tallest tower. To the bridge that Harry fought the dragon on when he collected his egg, to the Quidditch World Cup. And you can go anywhere and everywhere in Hogwarts. Here's the Quidditch. There's the Quidditch field over here. Too bad you guys haven't come during the day. It's brilliant too during the day. And this has Fantastic Beasts in here. Seasons change with the holiday. Like I said, absolutely beautiful. Mind-boggling and beautiful. And you see the different houses and the different color towers in the windows. I love flying by the tower. And there goes the houses. You see Slytherin in the window. Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Gryffindor. Every little thing that is in Hogwarts is in here. Everything you've ever seen, every secret you ever come across, it's all here. It's all here, guys. Insanity at its most hugest breaking point. This is the castle. If you've ever dared to dream it, if you ever dare to see it, it's here. This is where we just flew over. The music, the sound. The paintings, the statue, the voices, the Floo powder. And if you go to where it is, the ghosts, yeah, I know. It's all here. Even the secret passageways. Love being a Slytherin. We had to solve this and get a pensive. Now I've already beaten the game. Right now I'm just finishing up doing the 100% work. But yeah, I've already beaten the game. Gotta love it, man. Do I have Lumos attached? I do not.
I can't believe we found ourselves trapped in that.
I need Lumos attached. Lumos. Okay.
Never again.
Lumos.
Now we can see in the dark places.
Honestly, I can't believe you won all 3 trials against Imelda. I didn't think she could be beat.
You wanted to speak with me?
I did. Hello, I'm Duncan Hobhouse. Pleasure to meet you. I've heard all about you, of course, confronting trolls and dragons.
That's nice to hear. I have had my share of adventure. I hope my reputation's warranted.
I'm going to presume your reputation is in fact warranted, in which case you are precisely the person I need. You see, we were learning to repel boggarts in Professor Hecat's class, and, well, mine unfortunately took the shape of a puffskein.
Well, they seem innocent, but their tongues can be most disturbing.
Exactly. I wish more of our fellow students agreed with you. Regardless of how reasonable I believe my fear of puffskeins to be, I'm beginning to get a reputation as a coward. Some have even taken to calling me Puffskeen Dunkeen.
I'm sorry to hear that. Words can be cruel.
Thank you. Poppy keeps offering to help me in overcoming my fear, but I'm too afraid to take her up on it. Anyway, to make matters worse, I stupidly blurted out that I must be braver than people think, since I have been in the hidden herbology corridor.
The hidden herbology corridor?
Yes. Rumour has it that the herbology professor before Professor Garlic kept dangerous plants there. It's supposedly so overrun now that no one dares enter it anymore. I was hoping you could go there and bring back evidence that I could use to show that, well, I'd gone in. Say a bit of an exceptionally dangerous plant of some kind.
Very well. If I'm in the area, perhaps I shall take a look.
Grand. I'd very much appreciate it. Come and find me if you get the proof. I shall be forever in your debt.
Hidden herbology corridor. Sounds intriguing.
Now that it's daylight, let's see if we can find some trouble real quick before we end. By the way, the Hogwarts Express is over there too. I see a trial. I cleared out a lot of the Goblin Menace, so I'm not surprised that I'm not going to find a lot over here. Oh, wait a minute. I just spoke too soon. What do we have equipped? All right. Yeah, we're nothing to be played with. Yeah, we're nothing to be played with out here. Yeah, we're not to be played with. And this over here is Hogsmeade. It's not gonna let me climb in there. There we go. Where's my invisibility? Where's my invisibility? Flipping the, yeah, I got all the spells unlocked. Yeah, I'm gonna use disillusionment. So I can open up this chest.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Gotta stop to pet the kitties, man. The little kitter cats. My man just walked right through me. Like, I mean, literally walked right through me. Yeah, this game is absolutely beautiful. Kind of think of it as a simulator. Like, I would say a Harry Potter simulator. Because it's insane.
Hello, Gamora.
Going in and out of people's cribs.
Lumos.
So many amazing things to find and secrets to find in this place. I easily put over 80 hours into this and I didn't touch the content that this game has. It definitely rewards exploration. There's places you can go and find, like I found the Basilisk, the entrance to the Chamber of Secrets I found. You just would not believe the things that you could find. This is definitely a game that rewards exploration. And if you know anything about the lore, if you know anything about the place, this is definitely a place to go and do. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Hogwarts Legacy.
Did you find my pointy pony?
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. It sounds as if she's in trouble.
And there you go, ladies and jelly spoons. A legacy steeped in joy, fun, entertainment, and fantasy. Whether you come from the realist of the realists, or whether or not you're a Lego block, Whether or not you're playing on Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, or even Game Boy, there's fun to be had in the realm of Hogwarts. There's fun to be had in the realm of Harry Potter. One of the greatest franchises ever written, ever brought to screen, and one of the biggest franchises ever done in video games. Certainly, but not least, culminating in Hogwarts Legacy, one of the most beautiful games I've ever played in my entire life. Warner Brothers and the entire staff that brought this game to life deserve awards. But this game was cheated and snubbed at the Game Awards time after time. But with over 1 billion copies sold, the gamers speak and the gamers' voices are heard. Hogwarts Legacy is the defining, definitive experience to live, act, and become part of the world of Harry Potter. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you for joining me for another beautiful, fantastic franchise. Until next time, next gameplay, next game round, I will see you guys in the Upside Down. Once a Death Eater, always a Death Eater. But I told you, the world of Harry Potter is an amazing one. Thank you guys for joining me for fantastic franchises. The Hogwarts edition. You can just see why this franchise is so fire. Confringo! Pretty hot, right? But it's amazing what a little magic can do for your life. Incendio. Till next time, ladies and jelly spoons, I'll see you guys in the gameplay from the Game Dojo. I am your boy, the Game Ninja, and thank you for joining me in the world of Hogwarts. You may not be a Slytherin, but I won't hold that against you. At least until we meet in the dark streets of Hogsmeade. I'll see you guys next gameplay, next game time, next game round.